Hello, teacher. Hello. What I'm going to do right now is to explain the different areas of the lesson planning. Okay, first of all, we have the generalities. The generalities are so important. So there you are going to have the class and section that is intermediate. Section B. Well, I have put in this section, but I don't know. I don't really know. The book that is a Metro student book, the date, the is Unit 9, the name of the practitioner. Then I have the name of the teacher, the lesson, which is superstitions. After that, we have the objective. The objective is the following. By the end of this class, students will be able to perform a 5 minutes conversation and in pairs, talking about expressions related with superstitions. And I gave some example that is, how superstitious are you? Or what are the most common superstitions that you know? That are just some of the of the examples, right? By using phrasal verbs, okay, at the moment to be in a party with a friend. Then we have the time and materials. Okay, we have the schema activation, that is the first activity that we are going to do. And the schema activation, the purpose is to see what the students know about the topic. Here, what the students are going to do is to come to the middle of the classroom, and the students, okay, the teacher are going to stand up and go to the middle of the classroom. And then they are going to make a circle, and the teacher will give them a ball to pass it. Okay, and the teacher will play a song to pass the ball, like the hot potato activity. Um, the teacher is going to stop the song, and the student that have the ball will answer a question. For example, do you believe in bad luck? Yes or not, and why? Okay. Then the students are going to repeat for 3 times. This activity is going to take just 3 or 4 times, no more, because the time it takes is very short. Okay, then we have the vocabulary presentation. The vocabulary presentation is to give the students the main words to understand the reading. Okay, here the purpose is also increase the knowledge or the number of words that the students have. For example, if they are in basic or intermediate, they are going to need to know a lot of words. Okay, this activity is going to be with flashcards. I think flashcards are very very important, because the flashcards are like a very good, a very good uh, tool for the teaching, to teach them the vocabulary to the students. For example, if they do a flashcard, they are going to waste time doing that flashcard, and that's why they are going to lose time doing that. So if they want or not, uh, they are going to learn something. Okay, then we have the guest activity. The time is 15 minutes. purpose is guessing what the content will be about prior to exposition. With the same flashcards, the teacher will separate in the classroom into groups and select at least 5 students. Okay, he's going to say, okay, we're going to divide the classroom into parts. Maybe he could count 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 for everybody, and the ones in one side, and the other one, and the twos in the other side. It could be an option, but it is depending of the teacher. Then we have separate the classroom into groups, at least 5 students from each group. To develop the activity, the teacher will paste on the board 10 images, the same that were in the flashcards. Then the teacher will ask one by one to answer the meaning of the picture. The activity ends when everybody has participated. Well, like, is everybody has participated, or at least the majority of the students, because we have just 15 minutes, and if the students are too much, the time is not going to be enough. But then we have the doing, that is the listening reading one. The purpose for this okay, this activity could be listening or reading, but the purpose is scanning. So we're going to use a reading here. Okay, the teacher will give them two paragraph text about superstitions in El Salvador, and the students will have 2 minutes to make a quickly scanning of the text. So quickly, like 2 minutes and two paragraph text. Okay, it is going to be quickly, right? It is going to give them time to read a little bit, but not everything. That the teacher will ask for one pair of that students to answer some general questions. For example, what is the text about? Mm, in your own words. And another example is, in your own words, what is a superstition? A superstition is a belief or whatever is going to say the student. After 2 or 3 participations, the teacher has to finish the activity and pass to the other one, which is related with this one. Okay, this activity is related with this following activity. Okay, we already have this done. Okay, listening, reading, 2. Purpose, find more details about the reading or listening. Here, the students are going to take more time, right? For example, if you gave a reading, right? They just have to answer some questions, quickly questions, and open questions. But here, the teacher is going to ask them to read it in 3 minutes. So the text, it means that the text is, very, very short. It is going to take 3 minutes, and finding specific details, they have to read so careful. And after that, the teacher will provide them with with a worksheet which contains 10 facts about the reading superstition. Students have to read the facts and write if each one is true or false according to the reading. Finally, the reader will correct them to be sure of the option of the students. And then the following activity, that is the listening, reading, three purpose. The purpose is activity that helps students achieve the skill of the lesson. Okay. Here, the students have to get in groups of 5 Then the teacher will ask them to do a short text about some superstition. This is going to be a kind of explanation, but a kind of production, but not 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 too much, right? And they have okay, a short explanation about superstitions. This is going to be, this must be quickly. They have experienced mm, before as a group. For example, in the group we went to a party, and in the party, well, a friend was drunk, and he, I don't know, whatever kind of experience. The main purpose of this activity um, is for each of them to participate and give their experience or opinion about superstitions. Then one member of each group has to read it in front of the class, the whole text. Okay, and finally, the transference activity. There is a post to develop the objective. See? Yes, the purpose of this is to develop the objective. So for this activity, students have to get in pairs and then make 5 minutes conversation. This is a production. As they have been reading about superstitions, they have to put into the conversation some common expressions they know. For example, I like so much to give examples because maybe when I will be um, giving the class, it is going to facilitate me give the instructions or catch quickly the idea that I want to do with the students. That's why I put the examples here. Well, that's personal, right? Okay. How superstitious are you? Or what are the most common superstitions that you know? They have to be supposing that they are in a party. Okay, they are going to suppose, for example, okay, we were in a party and we are in a party, and hi, how are you, and so on. What are in a party, talking with a friend about all those kind of superstitions which people usually have and usually believe in a mad way, right? Because I there are persons that take the superstitions so seriously. They have to use some phrasal verbs. This is the I don't know vocabulary or grammar that they have been learning during the class at least 4 or 5 times in the conversation. So this is all from the this is all of the lesson planning. Okay, I have finished with this, and thank you so much.